Hello, welcome. I'm John Devlin. I'm the author of the two books on football kit history called True Colours. I run the TrueColoursFootballKits.com website and I'm on Twitter at True Colours Kits. This is hopefully going to be a little regular feature, little videos talking about football kits, football shirts, football kit culture, what's new, what's around, reviews of shirts. So we'll be getting some shirts in, having a look at them, and other products and general football shirt goodness. So please stick around. It's my first one today, so forgive me if it's a bit ropey, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, first thing I've got today is a product that came out, a range that came out just before the Euros from the iconic British brand Fred Perry. Fred Perry, of course, not really known for their football shirt work, obviously mainly in tennis, but also as a high street fashion legend, really, going back mod culture to the 60s, 70s, 80s, right through to today. They released a range of their kind of classic polo shirt design just before the Euros called the Country Collection. Now, this was a range of 8 tops, all inspired by the major countries that were competing in the Euros back in June and July. So we're a little bit late in the day, but I still think it's worth looking at them because they really are something special, and they're selling fast, so it's worth grabbing hold of them while you can. Anyway, lucky enough to track one down. Got it here. We'll have a little look. The range itself are based on, as I say, 8 countries. So we've got England, Germany, Italy, France, Portugal, Sweden, Belgium, and Spain. That's it. That's the 8. So major countries that competed there. They take the colours of the countries, put them into the classic Fred Perry design, but there is a little bit of a twist, and make something really nice. So first one we've got here, got it from mainlinemenswear.co.uk. Order here. There we go. Got a little catalogue there as well. Some good stuff in there. Lots of Adidas and Nike and other bits and bobs in there as well. But this is the top itself. So let's have a look. There we go. First thing that strikes you is the colour. Absolutely gorgeous colour. Really vivid. It's Belgium. I've gone for a Belgian shirt. As you probably will know, I'm a Scotland supporter, and for obvious reasons, there wasn't a Scotland Euros based top available from Fred Perry, but let's gloss over that. I know there's been some criticism that there was no Wales and no Ireland either, so I think they've focused obviously on the major countries, but as a Scotland fan, it's disappointing, but let's move on. Anyway, gone for the Belgian one. As I say, first thing that hits you is the colour. Gorgeous red, black ribbed collar and cuffs. And there we go. There's the shirt there. Wonderful stuff. Major features, we've got taping down the sleeves. Any 70s football kit fan will recognise this as a really lovely retro touch with the Fred Perry famous Laurel logo going down the sides there. That's in white and black. Really good contrast and stand out against the red. Obviously on both sides there. On the front of the shirt, on the placket, we've got 2 pearlescent buttons and the little logo there. Now each one, that's where we get in the famous is it famous? I don't know. The part of their Belgian colour palette, and I think they've got one of the best colour palettes I think in international football. Red, black, gold, yellow, whatever you want to call it. That's where they brought the yellow in. So it's very subtle, very elegant. Fred Perry Laurel, name of the country underneath. All of the range are like that. So France is blue, Italy blue, England, Germany white. You get the picture. Sweden yellow, etc. Really nice designs. I'll be putting up pictures on my website as well, so you will see what the rest of the range look like. So check that out too. But it really is something special. What's interesting, obviously, it's the Fred Perry cut, the Fred Perry classic polo top cut. They've removed the additional twin trim that's normally on the collar and cuffs. Presumably, looking at it, because it would be a little bit overloaded with the taping down the sleeves, which isn't on the normal Fred Perry polos. So I can understand why they've done that. Just gone for more of a minimalist, elegant, subtle, classic look. And that's the beauty of this. I think it's one of those shirts that, if you feel you're too old to wear a replica shirt, which I don't believe anybody is, but if you want something that's not quite so leery, a little bit more respectable, a bit more stylish, I don't know, in certain situations you want something a little bit more subdued, this is ideal. Plus, of course, you don't even have to be a fan of the country to wear it, because I mean, I'm going to wear this, and it's, you know, I'm not a Belgian fan, but I just love the colours. I love what they've done with this. So there we go, a different way, an alternative way to show your colours than a replica shirt, the Fred Perry Country Collection. I got this from Mainline Menswear, £65, so tiny little bit more than a replica shirt, but pretty much the same price range. But this, you know, this is timeless stuff. This is going to go on and on. It's you know, a really gorgeous design, and of course you've got that quality that you get with Fred Perry. I believe the sizes are going fast, so check it out while you can, while they're still available. But Fred Perry Country Collection, there we go. So, end of the first one. Haven't gone on too much, I hope. Come back very soon. There'll be more True Colours videos coming up. We'll be talking about a couple of really exciting products that are coming out at the moment. There's lots going on. I'm illustrating for more programs, a couple of clubs, some really good stuff. Can't go into it now, but we'll tell you very, very soon. Thanks very much for watching, and hopefully see you again. Oh, before I forget, check out my website, truecolorsfootballkits.com. I'm on Twitter @TrueColorsKits. Anything you want to talk about, any projects, any ideas, email me at john@truecolorsfootballkits.com. And of course, Fred Perry, Country Collection, mainlinemenswear.co.uk. Thank you. See you soon. Bye.